Hi everyone, welcome to Promote You. I'm your host, Latiana. As you can see, we're here out at the river. We have our jackets on because it's kind of chilly, but we're gonna warm up, right? I have here with me Steve Dillard, who is from TKD Media and also Line Dance Instructor. Right?
That's right. That's right.
So today we're going to talk about, what are we going to talk about?
We got a couple.
What is line dance? Tell us what is line dance.
All right. What is line dance? Line dance is synchronized group dancing that everybody does, same steps, same direction, same movements, basically, except for your own little fly flair, and it's within a pattern. So sometimes you have 3 different sets of patterns, or 2 different sets of patterns, or just one dance pattern that you'll do repetitively, continuously, and you'll do it throughout the song. What we do is soul line dancing with the Fun Bunch. That's the name of the group that I work. It's called the Fun Bunch Line Dance Group. We meet 3 times a week, 2 times during the week on Mondays and Thursdays. Is when we do it up at the Pew Park right now until we get some inside.
We're out here in Peekskill, New York, at the riverfront right now.
Basically, we do it 3 times a week, and pretty soon we're gonna be doing it live online also on Facebook, but that's in the future.
Okay, so I mean, it's starting to get cold.
That's right.
And it's starting to get dark early.
That's right.
So where are you going? Are you still gonna continue having class?
Luckily, I've been working with the Peekskill Youth Borough. We've been doing classes through them prior to COVID, because COVID situation, it makes it kind of scarce to be able to go inside and have a large group. But the Peekskill Youth Borough has a very large auditorium, so with nice wood floors and so forth. So we'll be able to go in there, and hopefully I'll be able to get 15 to 20 people in there COVID safely. But we're just really waiting until we spin this whole outside to its fullest.
So that's Monday and Thursday.
Monday and Thursday.
At what time?
I started doing it at 6 o'clock, but just like you said, it started getting dark earlier, so we moved it up to 5 o'clock. So we're there basically from 5 o'clock to 6:30. 5 o'clock to 6:30 is when we're doing it. And
when the time changes.
Yeah.
It'll still be 5 to 6:30.
When the time change and I'm inside, it's gonna be 6 o'clock. I'm basically gonna be doing 6 o'clock.
Okay. How can they reach you if they're interested?
Listen, you gotta catch us on our Facebook page, the Fun Bunch Rec Club on Facebook. Fun Bunch Rec Club. I post every week when I have a different class. I definitely post if there's no class, but I'm pretty consistent with it. So when I say Monday and Thursday at 5 o'clock, I'm gonna be there. Saturdays they switch up because we like to go out to different places, like Yonkers, or out to New Jersey. They do a line dance out there on some Saturdays. So I like to go out there and party with them. So, but other than that, we're there every Saturday at 3 o'clock up at the Pew Park. But when it gets cold, I'm gonna have to find another inside venue.
What are the age groups that you usually have?
You know, we're trying to be intergenerational, meaning that I want all ages. I do have kids as young as 8 years old working with us right now, and the age goes up to people. I don't want to put nobody out there, but I'm pretty sure they're in their 70s.
In their 70s? Oh, they do too?
Yeah,
oh,
definitely.
Nice.
I think the line dance population in general is around your 60s and your 70-year-olds. Me being in my 50s, I'm just getting really deep into it like that, and there's not a strong amount of people that's my age that's into it. Mostly everybody's a little bit older, but it's growing, and it's growing fiercely, especially all around the country, all around the world.
But when I heard of line dance, I'm thinking of like the cowboys.
That's right.
That's what it is?
Well, it's not.
Like, where did it originate from?
Oh man, where did it originate from? It's funny because they say there's a gentleman out in Philly started it back in the disco days. Remember, he used to do the bus stop and the hustles and your electric slides and all those type of dances that started back in the late 70s, early 80s. But if you think about it, country square dancing has been going along for a long time. Where you be doing stuff around.
Like square dancing when I think of line dance.
That's right, and I bet you if you look back into the 20s and the 40s, there was synchronized dancing going on then too. So it's hard to really put a pinpoint on where line dance started, because it's been back in ancient Africa or Aborigine tribes or something like that. Who knows?
So in your opinion, since you're an instructor, how hard would you say it is for beginners?
I start off with a beginner class.
Is it hard for them to follow?
It is going to be hard at first because your mind's not used to making certain steps in certain ways and so forth. So it's going to take a little bit of brain training to get your muscle movement and everything going at the same time. But that's not for you not to be distressed, because it was hard for me. It still is hard for me to start doing certain moves and so forth. So it's not something that you need to be scared of. It's something you need to attack and hopefully fall in love with. And as you fall in love with it, it's going to take practice. It's not something that you're just going to be able to come to.
So am I going to make myself look silly today?
No, because I'm going to make sure that you look good. You look as good as you do, because I'm not going to teach you nothing that's too hard. But and that's the way I like to do it in my class. I try to keep it in my class pretty much simple for those that are not ready to go on to a next step. And hopefully I don't push people too hard, but I don't want to stay in one place either.
So how long you been teaching?
Oh man, this line dance thing, we went back.
See the wind blowing, right? It's
It's cold out here. It's cold. If y'all see me sniffling and stuff like that, I don't have a drug problem. It's just a little cold out here. You know, this is probably the coldest day so far this fall. So it's a little cutting at the neck right now. But I'm from off the corner, so I can do this. There ain't no mystery.
So how long you been teaching?
I think I've been teaching, actually started 7 years ago, teaching within the class. Around 7.5, 8 years ago, I had a friend of mine, and we started playing around with it, playing around with a dance by the Force MDs. They had a line dance that they had came out. So we started doing that. I think it was called the 1-2 step. And we started doing that dance inside the house. Wow, I could like really do this. And this is after I had already started the Fun Bunch Rec Club. We was already doing different recreations, taking people out on bus trips out to the casinos and so forth, or do comedy shows, stuff like that. But yeah, we started playing around with the line dancing and said, yo, this would be a great thing to do. But then my uncle had introduced me to the idea of working with a gentleman out here in Peekskill named Earl Soulman Johnson. He had a line dance thing going on. So I met up with Earl and said, hey, let's start putting some things together. I wasn't really teaching that well at that time. Earl was doing it, he did it. I started teaching a couple more dances, and as time went on, I started really getting into it. Like I say, loving it, start forge more steps and doing more things.
I remember when we first talked about line dance, you were telling me about it, I kept thinking that you were telling me lion dance. Remember? And I was like, oh, you do lion dance with the lion head?
Right.
And I was trying to tell you a story of when I did lion head and dropped the lion on my forehead. You was like, no, not lion dance, lion dance.
Right. He was thinking of some New Year's.
Yeah, I'm thinking that you're talking about lion dance. And I'm like, tell me the story. You're looking at me. I'm looking at you like, what are you talking about? You said lion dance, right?
I think that was
no,
hilarious.
Lion dance. I'm like, lion dance.
Right, I was steady saying lion, you like lion.
Lion dance.
Right, lion.
Yeah.
No, lion. that's
Oh my God.
funny.
How'd you get interested in doing
Okay,
line dance?
so Earl started doing it. I started doing it up under Earl and so forth, and we did it for a couple of years. First we did it up in Osley, then we moved out here in Peekskill and did it right around the corner over there at a place called Terraminas. We used to do Thursday nights, and then Earl started doing a place up in Newark and stuff. So we had that going on for a while, and we named it the Fun Bunch after the recreation club that I already had. We just moved the name over there and kept that brand moving. I started working at a different job that took me away from that for 2 years. And then when I came back, I started working, and my job required me to work overnights, so I wasn't able to do the line dancing classes that we had set up at that time. So I would do it just for parties and so forth. Because besides this classes, I would do parties for people, like pretty much an entertainment, a little something to keep the crowd going, get the crowd up, the crowd dancing and so forth. We implement that inside some of our services. But so I came back around 3 years ago, hardcore, said I'm going to do it because my job allowed me to work during the days. And now I'm here, I'm doing it at night, and we're doing, like I said, we're doing 3-4 classes a week. Before COVID came, I was doing it here, Yonkers, and of course running around all over the place. And I was getting ready to take off because I was in discussion with local colleges to have classes inside the colleges and a couple of rec centers. And we was getting ready to get in touch with.
You've been a couple places.
Yeah, we get ready. Listen, like I said, it's all about enterprise. This is a business for me. So therefore, we need to make sure that we grow our businesses, support our businesses. That's right. Support our businesses, grow our businesses, because it's all about black wealth, or else. That's going to be the answer to all these problems right now. When we be able to get at a financial plateau where everybody is pretty much able to speak in the same room, where black people aren't making a 16th of the amount that other groups are making. Even minorities is making 3-4 times that of black people. But as far as like our white counterparts, they're making 16 times more than the black family is. So for us to try to think that we're going to be equal, that's not going to happen until wealth is built. And wealth would have been built if we wasn't held back on all of the other things, on the ability to buy homes because we was redlined out, or loans we was taking advantage of in those situations. So we need to fight all that, make sure that we be able to get our wealth. And I guess I got into that just because I was talking about this being a business.
Yes, it is. It's definitely a business. Yes, it is. So, okay, let's talk about, before we go back into line dance, TKD Media.
That's right.
Let's talk about that.
That's another business that I put forth for myself. As far as video, we do videos. I do either commercials for people. I could do meetings for people. I could do rap videos or music videos for people. We do a lot of different types of. I do regular meetings.
Is that also your business?
This is my business.
Okay.
We've been doing videos and videography for over 20 years now. I just recently, another thing that I'm gonna start doing is funerals. I just did a funeral this week. And that's something that's growing now because of this COVID situation. People are not able to have a large population or large groups inside of there. So when you're only able to have 20 people in there, but you got 200 family members, you want them to be able to hear what the great things that were said about your family. So you want to be able to reach out.
So if anyone
You want to be able to reach out to me so I can do the video for that. Yeah, I do weddings, I do bar mitzvahs, yeah, I do
do it all.
yeah.
Anything that requires video. Steve.
Quinceañeros and Nicianos and all that other stuff, yeah.
Did you, Steve, did you give them your contact info?
Get in touch with me for videos at TKD Media on Facebook. Also, reach me for both of them at one time, 914-434-1596 for video or line dance information, 914-434-1596. You do both of them. TKD Media, I'm doing video, I'm doing photos, I'm doing all of that. Line dancing through the front bunch, I'm doing that 3 times a week, and I'm doing parties at your will. Holla at me.
So what other business you have that I didn't mention?
Other businesses that I have, well, basically those are the only ones that's constantly working right now. Another thing that I have done in the past is perform as far as a rap artist. I guess it all starts off with my days of being a rap artist.
Are you rapping too?
Oh yeah, I'm an MC.
Yeah, what you gonna do for us?
I think
What
so.
you gonna do for us?
Oh, I didn't know I wasn't planning on doing that. That was a part of the deal. But I've been doing a little something now, you know what I'm saying? It's like that's what I think that's where I get my line dance.
Come on, Steve.
My whole thing about wanting to do line dance, because a lot of times I get a mic and this is my opportunity to hold the mic and so forth. And even though when I was rapping, I never was a dancer. We never did the Daddy Kane thing or nothing like that. But I was to be able to put that together right now is what's happening. You know,
you guys want to see
do
Steve
some
rap?
real tracks.
Anybody want to see Steve rap?
She don't know, but I'll do it.
Come on, Steve. You got rap for
I'll
us.
do it.
Do something.
Not right now. I was talking to Latiana, we gonna do some line dancing though. We gonna start some trouble in a little while. I'm gonna teach her a dance called Trouble. And
Trouble?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you gonna demonstrate first, right?
Nah, I'm not gonna demonstrate.
First?
Nah, I'm gonna teach you straight up. We're gonna learn it straight out.
Okay,
Straight out the thing.
so we're gonna start now.
All right. Okay.
We need the music on now, or what are we doing?
Yeah, I'll put the music on. No problem. I'll get you.
Okay.
But before the music starts, just like I do my class, I don't start people off with, try to teach them. Not always. There is some dance that I can teach them right off the bat while the music's going. But I'm gonna teach you the steps first.
Should I be on the side of you, back of you?
No, you
Where
go
you want me?
right behind me, so you know when I say right there, not. But make sure the camera is not right. Right there. Right here, on the side. Right here. Right here. Alright. So, check it out. And everybody that's at home, y'all can get up, get off the floor, and we're gonna show you how to do this
Early in the
dance real
morning.
quick.
We out here
I'm gonna
in
show
the
you
cold.
this dance. Anybody outside that wants to join can come on. And we're gonna show you this line dance right quick. It's very easy. It's called Trouble.
Trouble. Oh,
All right.
boy, trouble. I'm in
The
trouble today.
choreographer's name is Anthorpe Robinson.
Okay.
All right.
All right, let's go.
So real quick, this is our first step. We're gonna take a right foot out. You ready? Check the rhyme.
Which way you gonna turn? You gonna stand that way or
Huh?
this way? Which
No.
way you gonna face?
All right.
You gotta face the camera, right?
I'm not gonna face the camera. You want me to face the camera? I can face the camera.
Well, I'm saying, what you want? Our back turned towards them?
Yeah, because I want them to follow me, so they're gonna be behind me. I want them to follow me.
Okay.
Just like you gotta follow me
Alright, so
from
we got the
behind.
first step.
And I want everybody out there to follow me. Alright. First thing we're gonna do is take our right foot. We're gonna go right over left, front, back, shot.
Wait. Okay, stop. Let's get it. Ready?
We're gonna go. right over left, come back, chop, chop, chop. Oh, you follow, good. Left over right, come back, left, right, left. Ready, do that again. 5, 6, 7, right over left. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Then we're gonna walk up the floor, put the right foot out, and put the left foot out. All right? Let's do that part. Walk up the floor. 5, 6, 7, walk up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right out. Left out. Go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, right out. Left down. Good. Let's put those two together. All right, we're going to put those two moves together. We're going to go right over left, left over right, then walk up for 4, right out, left down, come back for 4, right out, and left out. Ready? 5, 6, right over left, go right over left, go right, left, right, go left over right, go left, right, walk up 4, right foot out, left foot out. Walk out 4, right foot out, left foot out. That's good. Last move is going to be our turn. I'm going to tell you, this time. So, last thing we're going to do, we're going to take our left foot, keep it in place.
Left foot.
Right? We're going to keep it in place and we're going to pivot on it as we rock up and rock back. And then turn, 2, 3, 4. All right? Now, check it. Line dancing, this dance is a 4-wall dance. So once we turn to the next wall, we start the whole dance over again. All right? So we'll start over here, doing it. Then when we turn, we start the whole dance over again. Let's start it looking this way. 5, 6, right foot over left, go. Right over left. Cha, cha, cha. Then the left over right. Then the cha, cha. Walk up, 4, 2, 3. Right foot, take it out. Left foot out. Go back. 1, 2, 3. Right foot, take it out. Left foot out. Now we're rocking up. Up and back. Then turn. 2, 3. Do it again. Right over left. 1, 2, 3. Left over right. 1, 2, 3. Walk up. 2, 3, 4. Right out. Left out. Walk back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right out. Left out. Rock it up. Rock it back, then we turn it, do it again, go right over left, 1, 2, all right, so that's the dance.
You gonna let me go that way?
All right, so that's the dance. Follow with me, all right?
Oh my God.
It's fun, it's fun.
But it's not my fault. I'm gonna be stuck because I'm watching you.
Don't worry, I'll try to move up in front of you, how about that?
Make sure you jump to the front.
I'll jump to the front. Hey! Let's go, let's go. Hey, hey. Let's go, let's go. We out here with Latiana. We doing it live. Fun Bunch Line Dance. Let's go.
Right. I should have known you were bad news. From the bad demeanor and the tattoos. Snow skies on your one thing. But I'm undecided trying to figure out a bad fuel. Either way though, I think it would a test drive. Cause oh, you're so much better than the next guy. And a little trouble only makes for a good time. So all the normal red flags be a good sign. Don't you call me baby, goodbye.
Walk up, 4, 1, 2, right.
You seem like trouble to me.
Look down, go back.
And the way that you kiss your teeth. And you talk so fast, sounds like trouble to me.
Ready, here we go. Right over left. 1, 2, left over right. 1, 2, walk up, come on, girl. Right foot, take it out. Come back, girl. Right foot, take it out.
You don't want to lose your ride to the next guy. Baby, trouble only makes for a good time. So all the normal red flags be a good sign. Don't you come and think it goodbye.
That's like, go.
You seem like trouble to me. I can tell by the way that you lean. And the way that you kiss your teeth.
Rock up,
And you talk so fast, sounds like trouble to me. I gotta be swimming in the best way. Dear Lord, how to get in this position here? Should've never gotten gone in the first place. Second place, never get the recognition. See what he doing to me, make me have to shout it out. Got a heart going, that's without a doubt. So clear now that he's a trouble starter, better sing me that.
Walk up, 4, 1, 2, Right foot out.
So
So back.
I should have known you were bad.
Rock up one time. Bring it back. Left turn. Right over left. To the right. Walk up. Right foot.
Seem like trouble to me. I can tell by the way that you're playing, and the way that you kiss your teeth. And you talk so casually, sounds like trouble to me.
Alright.
I'm not sure what to say.
Oh my God. How did I do? How did I do the first time?
Look, for the first time, line dance, having to jump behind me so that you can see where you're
Following you?
going.
I'm like,
You kept it live. You kept it live, and it's fun. Listen, the bottom line to me is that as long as you're moving, as long as you're doing, you're proving. You're moving, you're doing. You're doing, you're proving. You're doing it. It don't matter. Having fun, that's what it's about.
okay. Okay, so are you gonna do without me now so they can see without me being your
Oh
shadow?
gosh, yo, this is not a group thing. I mean, not a one-person thing. It's a group thing. So you gotta do it pretty much with a group for it to be effective.
What do you guys think? I make a fool out of myself?
She did good. And if you think you could do better, meet me at the Pew Park Mondays and Thursdays. See, because we do it every Monday and Thursday, 5 o'clock at this point. So holla at us.
So the class that you're giving, how would you say your students, do they enjoy it?
Definitely. I think
Stuff from their lockers.
I definitely think that our students enjoy to come back. They have fun. I have students that lost a lot of work, weight, and so forth. Yeah, I have students that had came out and said that they was doing some 3,000, 4,000 steps during the class, so they're able to get their whole week worked out during one class or something like that.
How long
you
would
know?
you say it took for them to pick it up?
Again, everybody, I don't know
Everybody's
anybody.
different.
That's
Yeah.
right. And I don't know anybody that can say they came in here flying. You know, nobody came in this doing backflips. No, everybody came in learning. You know, even though there is some line dance snobs out there that try to act like, you know, oh no, they doing the old dance. They would never do the electric slide.
So that's
or
kind of like the
stuff
electric
that.
slide.
Exactly. It is the electric slide, but the different,
Different
different
moves.
dances and so forth.
Right, because I mean, I know the
See
electric
there,
slide, but
that's where I should have started. I should have
But-
said electric slide and the wobble wobble, and she knew exactly what I
but
was
I know
talking
electric
about.
slide different moves though.
Electric slide is different. There's other dances that have some of the electric slide moves inside of it and so forth. So yeah, there's definitely
So
electric slide is probably the most popular line dance that's out there.
So
But
what?
there's
So,
other ones,
so what
man,
we
that take it.
so what we just did is called trouble.
Yeah.
Right? Why did
Called
you
trouble.
pick trouble? Because I'm trouble.
Wow, I can tell it. I know it. From the back. I know right from the jump. You said whole lot of good trouble. Good trouble, but it ain't trouble.
So what other names you have?
You know what I'm saying?
Is trouble the easiest?
I would say that's where, yeah, if I was doing a class and I wasn't sure where everybody was at, you know what I'm saying, as far as dancing, I would say trouble. That's one of my names.
Where'd you come up with that name?
I did.
That's an
there's-
actual name?
The name of the song is Trouble.
Oh.
The name of the dance is No Trouble. And
The
yeah,
name of the song is trouble. The name of the dance
dance
is
is
no
No
trouble.
Trouble. No Trouble.
And what other trouble we got?
K-N-O-W.
What other
Trouble.
trouble is there?
And you know what I'm saying? And I'm in trouble if I don't say the choreographer's name, which is Antoine or Anthrop Robinson. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to leave him out, even though I might have. This is what happens when the host is popular.
I
She
forgot.
gets phone calls in the middle of the interview.
I forgot to set it on. It's
That's all right.
early in the morning. Steve here till 10 o'clock.
I I'm ready.
In the cold.
I'm ready. She told me 10 o'clock. I was here at 9:25 in the cold.
Okay, so what
I
other
didn't even
names
think
is
of it.
there?
I'm warm right now. So
What's the second?
Yo,
what's the second
there's
level
like so many dances. I went to like a year and a half ago, we were still doing the electric slide, we were still doing the wobble, we were still doing all kinds of these regular dances, not to act like a snob, but these dances that I won't do anymore, or at least won't teach anymore, because the line dance population is so vast. Even during COVID, people were home making new line dances to new songs, you know what I'm saying? Usher song is not a real hot one right now. There's a real hot one that's fun for people, and it's worldwide known, named Jerusalem. Jerusalem is so hot right now. And like I said, it comes out of Africa or something, you know, out of Africa. I don't know what part of Africa.
So it's line dance. Every time I say line, it sounds like lion dance to me.
Yeah, because you used to lion dancing,
It
you know?
sounds like lion dance, but it's like line dance. Okay.
No,
so
yeah.
it's so line dance. That's something that's new. I mean, it's not new. It's pretty old, but it's big now.
It's big. It's still big, and it's been growing big. Like I said, for I don't know how long, but it grows more and more all the time. This one called Jerusalem. This is it right here. These guys got some new type of, you know what I'm saying? If you can, follow me right now. Alright? Listen, it starts off like this. 4 taps on your left foot. 4 taps. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap 4. Tap 4 back. Tap 4 times. Switch it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and walk. 2, 3, 4. Tap left and walk. Tap right, go back. Tap 4 times. Tap 4 times. Switch it up 4. Then start to walk. Tap left and walk. Go back. 4 times. 4 times. Switch up 4 times. Then walk. 2, 3, 4. Tap left and walk. Yo, I'm just playing around. Jerusalem, that's a hot one though, you know what I'm saying? She keeping up. She can keep up. But yeah, so I went down to, my cousin lives down in Maryland, and she said, come down here, I'll show you some line dancing. I went down there to a party. They had people from Maryland, DC, Virginia, 150 people in the gymnasium, and they was doing 67 dances. I think I knew 2 of them, and I've been doing line dancing for 7, 8 years. And I only knew 2 of those. I said, wow. That's when I started saying, I'm not gonna touch electric slide. I'm not gonna touch the wobble unless I'm somewhere where people want me to teach it. You know, because some people just don't know it. But when I'm teaching, I'll teach something like Jerusalem. Like I said, I'll teach that trouble. There's another good one that I just started doing. Hey!
You see what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Like DJ, now walk it out like this.
So when did you have interest? When did you know you had interest in teaching?
Again, like around 7 years ago, I was with my at that time girlfriend. I always liked the microphone. I've been a rapper. I've been doing spoken words since I was 6 years old. So I always liked rapping and so forth. And I like grabbing a microphone. I like being in front of a crowd. And I like every opportunity I can have to talk. So it was beautiful when somebody said, hey, Joy Earl, the line dancer. I'm here, and this is what I like to do right together.
So you about to put me through another?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Another?
I'm putting together my first song. I got my first line dance song. We halfway through it. I got most of it laid down, most of the tracks laid down. I just got going. We do a drum track. I got somebody doing a live guitar track over it, and then I'm gonna lay my vocals on it. But I got my own line dance that I'm working on right now. COVID slowed on everything down. COVID slowed a whole lot down, you know. But we get ready to pick it up.
So what was the first class you taught?
We taught a class down in Austin at the Elks Live. We was a class down there. I think Wednesday evening. Shout out to Metro North.
Yeah, I don't know if you
You know what I'm
guys
saying?
can hear if the mic is picking up the same, but you got a train that's going by now.
So you might have missed everything I just said, but yeah, we started out in Austin at Elks Live. We started doing live dance classes down there.
It's warming up. It's warming up. Okay, so you want to embarrass me some more? What else you got?
Again, I don't try to embarrass nobody. Maybe I can come up with something nice and easy for you.
What else you got?
I come up. Well, let's do that one I was just talking about.
What?
Give your hand. And again, this is a 4-wall dance. All right, so it's 4-wall. Everybody that's watching, get ready to do it. We're gonna have some fun with it. All right, it's a little fast paced. What we're gonna do is go to the right 2 times. Go 1, 2, then go to the left. 2. Cool? Good. After we got that, we're gonna take our right, leave our left foot where it is, take our right foot. We're gonna tap up twice, back twice, up, down, here, there. Alright? So, what's the first thing you're gonna do?
Okay, wait,
2
what?
times up, you go up twice,
1, 2.
back twice, up, back, out, lean, down. Alright?
1, 2, 1, 2.
Up, back, out, and down. Alright? So just go up, back, out,
Wait,
and
is it 1, 2?
down. Yeah, 2 taps first. Alright. So, starts off going 2 times to the right, 2 times to the left, and 2 taps. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, go. 1, 2, then tap, 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 tap. 1 time, out, lean, down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we turn. 2, 3, and 4. Alright? Then we start all over again. Going to the right. 2 times. Then we do our tap. 5, 6, start going to the right. 1, 2, then to the left. 2, tap up. 1, 2, 1, 2, out, and down. Yeah, I know I was off, right? Let's listen to the music again. She gonna stay and hang out as long as she can.
We need to do the left side, you know the left.
Ain't no left. Look. One side. And always push it. Going to the right. 1, 2, to the left. 2, tap up, back, up, back, out, and back. Now turn. 2, 3, start it 2. Over to the left. Over to the left. Take it to the right. To the left. Tap up. You got catch up. know what we say. You gotta do it. Hey. So you gotta do that switch up, you know?
Oh my god.
Think about it, she could dance.
Yeah, but
She could dance.
you teaching me steps to make me freestyle.
That's right. Freestyle's cool too.
Yeah.
The bottom
But I
line
gotta
is
learn
keep moving.
steps. I gotta, it takes time to compute it.
You know?
Okay, that was...
Shout out to
What do you
DJ
guys
Danny.
say?
Shout out to DJ Danny down in Mount Vernon. He always says, if you mess up, catch up. If you mess up, catch up. Get right on it.
Okay, so what are your advanced moves? You gonna show us an advance?
An advanced move.
Yeah, but you gotta do that on your own.
Oh, she's bugging. Right? She's
Oh,
bugging.
sorry.
I can't do an advanced move.
Why?
Because I'm shy.
Yeah, okay. You want me to do the dance move with you? You have me out here looking crazy. I'm like trying to be behind you so I can see your feet.
You know? I'm already messing up the other one if she ain't watch. I messed up the easy one like 5 times. Fall to my back. Yo, but yeah, we here. And I'm glad we here. So what did we talk about? We talked about black wealth. We talked about the importance of supporting black businesses, about the importance of having a black business, about the importance of kids that are out there working to understand that you're going to keep working until you have your own business. You're going to be poor until you have your own business. The real money is going to be in having your own business. Get that. The real money is being saved, or what should I say, wealth is being built when you buy a house instead of renting a house. So don't rent no more.
You can have wealth working for other people too.
Yeah, you can.
Come work for me.
You can have wealth. you can have a couple of dollars. But to have some real money, get your own businesses. Listen, the laws is built for business owners and for landowners. The tax laws. That's why Trump ain't paid no tax in the last 5, 6, 7 years or whatever. Because he be working it out that way because that's his business. That's the way he does it. He gets enough business write-offs for things that either he's donating or expenses. He piles those over what he counts as his income. He don't count all the income, obviously. And therefore he ends up getting tax breaks and don't have to pay no taxes. But that's the way of the game. Both if you have a home, that becomes a tax write-off. You start getting some more extra money off of that, off your home. Everything you do when you fix your house, that's a tax write-off.
I mean, okay, so you've been instructor for several years. How would you say business is going for you?
Business in line dancing fluctuates. I think it's going real good now because I started getting it on a more steady. I got more savvy and started doing it on instead of trying to depend on people's pockets. I started depending on the entity and start working for different groups. Like I said, I wanted to start working at the colleges and so forth, and I get the college to pay for it, and then the college handle with the people. You know what I'm
So
saying?
right now you do it twice a week.
Right now, twice to 3 times.
And how much is that for twice a week? If people out there want to join, they're interested.
People who join it right now, my classes are for free because I'm already working it out where I get grants for it. So holla at. That's what I'm saying right now. It's getting better as I start doing. I start moving. I'm gonna
So
be
if you guys are
listening
interested, it's free.
That's
We're
right.
at Depew Park in Peekskill, New York.
That's right. We're at
Depew
Depew
Park.
Park.
GPS it. What's the
That's
address?
right. We're at Depew Park on Robin Drive, right off of Hudson Avenue, at the basketball courts. Depew Park basketball courts. We're gonna be there today. If you there today, we there today at 3 o'clock live.
Oh, okay.
3 o'clock, we're gonna be there today, and that's gonna be a
Wait, you
jump.
said, I
I got people.
thought you said 2 days a week.
2 2 days a week, but I also do a bonus on
On Saturday?
Saturdays. I
So
can't
you
guarantee
mentioned about the
Saturdays.
bonus.
I can't guarantee the Saturdays because sometimes I go out of town on Saturdays.
Okay.
But if we don't go out of town, we don't go down to the party in Jersey, we don't party in Yonkers or somewhere else, then we have it set up here.
Last time when I stopped up there to meet up with you real quick,
Mm.
one of the ladies mentioned about something about Jersey. What was that? You guys went to Jersey?
No, at that time, some people from Jersey came up. We have.
She was like, you should come to Jersey next week. And I was like, what's Jersey?
Yeah. They put Jersey go from 1 and 2 dollars out in the same Jersey. They get together. So step for step, they get together and they have Saturdays outside and so forth. And but they're not doing it today. So hopefully a lot of them come over here in Peekskill with us today.
So what time is it during the weekday?
During the weekdays it's 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
On the
5 to
weekends
6:30.
it's 3 o'clock. Yeah.
So as it gets dark earlier, it's going to be same time. But
As it gets dark,
different
when it
locations.
switches over, I'm gonna have to get either inside or I'm gonna have to find an outside place with lights. So,
It's starting to get cold.
yeah. And even though it was cold when I got out here, but after I did a couple of steps, I'm a little
You're
warmer.
sweating now.
Right. So as long as we put on our sweatsuits and so forth, we may be able to stay out for at least another couple of weeks.
Well,
But
again,
then we'll
if
definitely go inside.
anyone's interested, I mean, if you're near around Peekskill, stop on by Monday, Thursday, maybe Saturday,
So
5:30
Saturday.
to 6:30 at DP Park.
That's right. Check us on the Fun Bunch. Fun Bunch Red Club on Facebook.
Stephen Dillard, the
Holla.
instructor.
Holla.
That just made myself look a fool out here.
I gotta watch the tape. I don't
I
think
wasn't
she was
playing.
a
I
fool.
had
don't
fun.
think she was a fool. I have to watch the tape again to make sure. I don't think she was doing it.
So it's okay. It's part of it. it's part of it, right?
No.
So we
God
gonna
is hot.
we gonna close it out with
Okay.
what, trouble. Cause I'm trouble.
You want to do trouble?
No, I don't know. What you want to do? What we gonna close it out with? Again, guys, Stephen Dillard, DQ Park. Anyone that's interested? Monday, Thursday, maybe Saturdays, 5 to 6:30. As it get colder, there'll be other locations. Again, we're in Peekskill, New York. If you're in Osling, I don't know what is it, Osling, Tarrytown, Yorktown, anywhere close by, come on down. It's free.
That's right. If
Okay.
you in Mount
can
Vernon,
reach
New
out
Jersey,
to
New
Steven
Rochelle, if you in Manhattan, Bronx,
No matter where you
Brooklyn,
at, come.
Staten Island,
It's
bring
free.
yourself
Come
on
learn.
up.
Come have fun.
And we outside.
So we're gonna close this interview off with me doing trouble.
All right.
I forgot trouble already, so I'm in trouble.
Yeah, she's in big trouble.
Anything you want to say to them before? Wait.
I think the only thing I want to say is make sure you come out. Make sure you vote. And make sure you build black wealth. Black wealth or else, baby. Stay tuned. My t-shirts are for sale. Let's go.
Right. I should have known you were bad news. I'm not a bad baby, meaning in the pet too. Most guys only want one thing. I'm undecided, trying to look around the you. Either way though, I think it's the best guy. He's always so much better than the next guy. And a little trouble money makes work good too. So what to do
Let's start it again. Let's go. Let's go. Walk it up. Right foot, take it out. Right foot, take it out. Right over left, let's go. Left over right, let's go. Walk up, up, up. Right foot, take it out. Go back. Right foot. Back up. And turn. Let's go. Walk up forward. Right foot, take it out.
Monday, Thursday, Saturday. Come down if you're in the area, okay? Steve Dillard. Until next time.